So indeed, much advancement and evanescent ascension has been accomplished within the heart and within the heart space and within the mind and within the soul and the body, spirit, and mind complex of everything that we can become and everything that we are within and everything that we can manifest, and the beauty of the magnificence that is within that which we choose to become, and as well as the wisdom that is very, very, very peaceful, uplifting, and is the very truth of the fact of the matter that, for example, we are the progenitors of this leadership of light, creatorship, development, love, order, and eternal wisdom that continues to pave the way, and of course the importance of the tremendous amount of heart, light, energetic heart flow, and of course having more focus and more attention toward that's within continues the acceleration to awakening and the releasing and the experiencing of a very higher state of consciousness experience. Meaning, of course, life is going to be much easier, and life is definitely and currently is, because once again we're rapidly condensing timelines, as is well known by all, because all that is one with all that is, and all that is one. I am one, I am that I am, and I am a creator being of light, a guardian angel of peace, and a leader for planetary evolution, ascendance, and abundance manifestation, and limitless abilities, as well as more higher consciousness capabilities. Now, that means to be able to travel, access nourishment, and continue to rise within our hearts with a much more focused and wise intent and motion forward. Of course, many of these paradigm shifts that we're going through do indeed, as I said once before and will say again, do indeed have a huge part to play in the understanding of who we truly are. Meaning the type of creator beings that we actually are, the type of evanescence that we actually manifest, and the huge amount of creatorship that we develop. Now, the amazing truth about starships, the amazing truth about William Tompkins and the ships he designed, spaceships he designed, and the amazing truth about the journeys that Corey Goode went on, and the amazing type of disclosures initiated by Stephen Greer and David Wilcox, Corey Goode, Alex Collier, and even the beings who have been involved in the 20 and back program, going to space and then coming back to Earth on vessels, for example, such as the USS Helen Coulter and the USS Curtis LeMay, which is just one example of the type of spacecraft that have been in commission since the 80s, since 1980s. Now, the miraculous revelations of these truths, of course, not only about the existence of beings on Venus, very peaceful and very long-living beings on Venus, such as Valiant Thor, and other beings, and Jill, I believe, who also is a Venetian. That can be, and there are also testimonies and beings on Earth who have met Thor, who have met Valiant Thor. And of course there are beings such as I that can continue to manifest peace and lead the way as a very beautiful evanescent supreme commander of all light, love, and everything that's beautiful, because everything is beautiful because everything comes from the heart. And we're universal creators in this universe to manifest universal peace, universal love, and continue to sustain and manifest at even faster rates so that we can ascend and awaken even properly faster. Meaning, we become more, which is a very interesting way to say it, but we are becoming more and more acceptable to the truth and more opening up to the truth of the fact that not only am I a created being, and that we are created beings, and that I am oneness, and I am full of light. I am a being of light, a being of love, an ambassador, and ambassador for planet Earth, and ambassador for the galaxy and the universe. And that we are galactic citizens and galactic ambassadors. We discover once again the truth will set us free continuously, because the truth will always set us free. The truth about advanced forms of transportation, the truth about advanced forms of healing, the truth about advanced forms of energy, usage development, physics, and truth, and the advancement about the limitless amount of prosperity and the abundance manifestation, capabilities and actions and flows that are in present and underway. These love, unity, creations and manifestations shall always be, always will be, and are quite spectacular, and of course make life incredibly easy. Even easier than it already is currently, because life is very, very simple, very lovely, very beautiful, and very magical. There's lots of bliss, there's lots of creatorship, and there's lots of important themes of ignition and the heart space of brilliance that's within all of us. Not just in some of us, but in all of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same, because we're liberated from our own fears, and therefore our presence liberates others. The types of technologies that exist, of course, are, once again, for the most part, well beyond what we can possibly imagine. Because once again, all the paradigms that, for example, we previously held dear, for example, it takes a while to get care, as in terms of the advanced forms of healing, such as crystal healing, or the crystal chambers, for example, that exist in the advanced civilizations, advanced subterranean civilizations of beings who have been around for thousands and thousands of years, live to be hundreds of years old, and the advanced and just kind of awakening to the knowledge of the healing that is from Earth itself, from nature, from trees, and from grass. It's incredibly healing. And it literally transmutes energies, literally imbues you with energy, and it cleanses incredibly well. And of course, this has been, is, and will be discovered. The magic of the sort of vine of life, ivies, for example, are a beautiful representation of the unlimited strength that is always within and everywhere. This is your host, Christopher Curtis Bowen. Actually, I'm going to use a different phrase than host. And that is the name that my father gave me, or the name that I was given. However, the truth is, I am a created being, and I love everything, and I love you all.